Hi, I'm Trevor Lund from RevTrev.com and the founder of Live Light Academy on livelight.ca, and I'm here on day 62 of the 70-day gratitude challenge. And if you're new here, you may be wondering, what is the 70-day gratitude challenge? Well, that's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. Each day for 70 days, I am choosing to give thanks. I am feeling grateful for what I give thanks for, and I'm showing appreciation for what I feel gratitude for. That's right, I want to give thanks with my whole heart every day for 70 days. And we are on day 62 already. Can you believe it? What I've done is I've been able, I want to help you do the same thing. And you might be starting today. You might start at Thanksgiving. You might start a different time. You might want to do it. I got a bunch of tools. If you want to do it and recognize God in the process, I've got a lot of tools. If you just want to do it, you don't need to recognize God. You can do this on your own. You will get the benefits of gratitude, and you will see a significant change in your life. But what I've done is I've done up 70 days of reflections, and a reflection is scripture verses that I have personalized and I put in the first person, and a little bit of commentary from myself, my own thoughts, and then the sorry, I have things pop up on me all the time and I don't know why. Anyway, put in the first person and came up with some reflection questions to help us hopefully choose to give thanks, feel gratitude, and show appreciation. So today is my life overflows with gratitude for God and appreciation for others. And I'm just looking now to see where all of you are watching from, and I really think, and I'm right, you're all watching on X again. That's awesome. I'm so glad that I'm able to stream on X and connect with you. But what I'll do, because people join during when the time I play the video, I'm going to play this video, and I'll be chatting with people who are on Facebook or YouTube, and you can chat back with me, and we can get a conversation going, or you can ask me any questions. And then when I come back, I do have a question that I'll answer on the 70-day gratitude challenge. So let's get to the video, and I'll be back right after that. Day 62. My life overflows with gratitude for God and appreciation of others. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of God, for His steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of Lords, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who alone does great wonders, for His steadfast love endures forever. To Him who by understanding made heavens, for His steadfast love endures forever. Psalm 136, 1-5. In the depths of my soul, I have found solace and strength. The Lord is my shepherd, and I lack nothing. His guidance has led me through the darkest valley, and His love has provided me with abundant blessings. I will be still and know He is God. Through Christ who strengthens me, I have faced challenges head on, knowing that His power is made perfect in my weakness. He empowers me to accomplish every good work prompted by faith. His grace has carried me through the trials and empowered me to persevere. His grace is sufficient for me. In every circumstance, I have seen that God works all things together for good for those who love Him. Even in moments of adversity, I'm reminded that His plans for me are greater than any setback I may face. instance, God is for me. Who can be against me? No weapon formed against me will prosper. Every test becomes a testimony because of his goodness to me. Appreciation fills my heart as I cherish the peace that Christ brings, unifying me with others in a bond of love. It's through him I can appreciate the unique qualities and contribution of those around me. We bear one another's burdens. We consider each other before we think of ourselves. My life is enriched by the acts of kindness and support shown by loved ones and strangers alike. Their selflessness has inspired me to extend love and compassion to those who are in need. We are doers of the word and not hearers only. Through acts of service and love towards others, my appreciation is expressed tangibly. We are kind and compassionate towards others, forgiving as the Lord forgave us. We forgive each other with our whole heart. Gratitude fills my being as I witness the transformative power of forgiveness in relationship and experience reconciliation firsthand. Today my life overflows with gratitude for God's steadfast love, wisdom, and grace. And I am deeply appreciative of the people around me who have shown kindness, support, forgiveness, and love. My heart overflows with gratitude as I offer songs of thanksgiving and praise for the countless ways God has shown his faithfulness in my life. Reflection questions to ask Holy Spirit. How has your guidance led me through the darkest valleys of my life? In what ways has your grace carried me through the trials and empowered me to persevere? How have acts of kindness and support from loved ones and strangers enriched my life and inspired me to extend love and compassion to others? So that is the reflection for today, and I hope that it did encourage you to choose to be grateful, feel gratitude, and show appreciation for what you feel gratitude for. And when I've been talking to people about the gratitude challenge, people like, what is it? And I just simply say, that's all you need to do. Every day for 70 days, decide to give thanks, feel gratitude, and show appreciation. And it's really that simple. And people would say, well, that's not very difficult. I said, yeah, now do it for 70 days. And that's where the challenge comes in. And so today's question is exactly that. How do you keep motivated to complete all the 70 days of the challenge? And this is my inaugural attempt at doing a 70-day challenge. For those of you who have known me from before, I typically do a 47-day challenge over Lent. And it's a negativity fast I do over Lent. I'm going to change it into a negativity fast challenge because I like the challenge format a whole lot better. It's something simple that we can do to connect with God, to connect with others, and to show kindness. I think I'm going to throw gratitude in there too because it is such a game changer. But anyway, I'll tell you more about the 47-day challenge over Lent for 47-day not gratitude challenge. My head's in two places. Anyway, so for this gratitude challenge, how do you do it for 70 days? I've never done something this long. I know I've fasted for 40 days. I know that I've done different things for 40 days and for 47 days and for 50 days too. 52 days as well. 52 days Jerusalem walls were rebuilt, and so that's a good length of time for us to do something. why do we do it for 70 days? Well, if you simply, the studies show us that if you feel gratitude and write it down in a journal, that is showing appreciation. Okay, you're doing something to for what you feel. Those studies show that in 21 days you'll be 10% happier. And I know the first time I heard that, 10%, big deal. What's the problem? Well, if your income doubled in 21 days, you would be 10% happier. So it is a significant amount of extra happiness. And so you in 21 days, you're going to see the difference in your life in 21 days. It took me about 3 days this time, just because I'm probably a little slower. But you do the 70 yeah, so for 21 days, and then you do 3 sets of 21, and that means anywhere from 63 to 70 days your brain actually rewires itself. It becomes a habit. It should become easier to give thanks. Now, I'm already experiencing this. Like today, for example, I have a rhythm that I do, and the rhythm is to write in my journal and pour out my heart to God. And then I go and meditate and read the Bible, and then I come back and I say, God, what do you want me to feel grateful for today? And then I just be still, and I know He's God, and I let Him direct my thoughts, and He'll take me someplace where I feel gratitude. Now, today, I was just writing in my journal, and I was thanking God for someone, and I just realized I'm feeling gratitude for this person. And so I wrote that down. I sent him an email to encourage him, and it's simply that easy. So like I'm thinking, for me, it's becoming easier and easier. I don't think the 70 days is a long time. Like around in the middle of it, 38, 39, 40, 45, 46, it's like, when is this going to end? And then you kind of flip over and it's like, oh man, I never want this to end. But here are some tips to stay motivated for the full 70 days. Strategies: you got to set clear goals. So what are you going to do? It's not much you have to do every day for 70 days. Decide to give thanks, feel gratitude, and show appreciation. If you're going to stumble on one of those things, it's going to be feeling gratitude. So there are some things you can do so that you feel gratitude. One is you slow down just enough to pause and pay attention. Be mindful, be in that moment. What do you feel grateful for? Another one, if you have small kids that feel gratitude at random times, well, get them to either write down, or you write down for them what they're feeling gratitude for. Put it in a gratitude jar, and then when it comes time for you to share with the family what you felt grateful for today, they can pull out one of those and read those out, and it'll help prompt them to feel gratitude. I write in the journal, and I go through the journal and see who I felt grateful for, what I felt grateful for, and that helps me to feel gratitude as well. You just go back to those moments. You can think about the times, the testimonies in your life when you knew that God loved you, when you knew that this was a good thing that has happened because God had turned it around to good. And when you felt that gratitude there, you can go back to those memories and you feel gratitude. So the toughest thing over the 70 days is to consistently feel gratitude. The second difficult thing, and this is if you don't slow down and you just get busy, is what do you do to show appreciation? Like sometimes when you're grateful for a person and they're not around, you gotta go make some effort. The minimum effort, uh, the study was just write it down in a journal. And that's the minimum amount of effort you need to put in. So at least do the minimum. Keep a gratitude journal as you go through it. And get those goals established. And then second, create a routine. I told you my routine. I'm going to write in my journal. I'm going to soak and I'm going to meditate and read the Bible. I'm going to go before God and just be still and know and follow where my compassion leads. I can't do that routine at the same time every day because my day is different every day. So typically I like to do it in the morning. Today I did it before this broadcast. Anyway, so you build those routines. You can use reminders. I have a reminder in my reminder app that comes up every day to do. I don't have feel grateful. I could do that. What I do is, remember to do the live cast rhythm. And so the live cast rhythm for me is to do this live cast, to create it into a podcast, to edit it and create it into a podcast, to take that podcast and the live cast and put it with the text into my blog post, syndicate that blog post out, put that blog post on X and on my Facebook groups because I can't live cast there all over the place. So anyway. Oh, and then I upload it to livelight.ca because in the course you get the live cast there as well. So that's also where it's going. So that's part of my routine of my rhythm. And that's what I set my reminders for, actually. And then track your progress. When you're journaling, you can track your progress. And you read through what you wrote down and you can follow that up. Also in the course, what I have is at the start, there's a happiness check-in. And you can go through the questions and decide what your level of happiness is. And then at the end, you go through I think it's the same. There might be a few more questions on there. But then you can see how you progressed from point A to point B. Are you singing out loud more? Are you laughing more? Are you celebrating more? It's like, I didn't really expect all these things to happen, and yet they do. Number 5, if you can do this with a community, it is awesome. I know people are talking about doing it with your family starting a Thanksgiving. My inaugural fast challenge ends on the day before American Thanksgiving, but I'm going to come back on American Thanksgiving with some additional training on the whole heart, so you can that'll be available for you as well. But you could easily get your family and friends, they don't even have to be Christians, to do it starting on Thanksgiving and do it from there. You don't even have to do 70 days. Do 21 days just so people feel the change in their own life. You can do it anytime, but it can be a group from your work. It can be a group from your church. It can be a group from your family. It can be from your neighborhood, from your condo association. It can be from anywhere to do this 70-day gratitude challenge. You don't even have to bring God into it. Simply say, every day for 70 days, I'm going to choose to give thanks, feel gratitude, and show appreciation. And I'd like you to join me. And how can we keep each other accountable? So you go from there. Then if you do your notes or your journal, you're going to be able to reflect back on the benefits that have happened and the changes that have happened in your life. So take time. What day is that? It's either Monday or Sunday. I'll read through my week before entries, and it helps me to reflect on the past week. So it's something you might want to do. And finally, stay flexible. That's the last one. So stay flexible. We, like I said, I had a meeting at 6:00 this morning. I didn't have, and I had to do a bunch of stuff before I could get to this. So, because I already felt gratitude, I haven't done my meditation and my Bible reading. And I realized that as I was telling you that whole thing, but I will do that before I go out and do some errands. Okay, so I will get it done. So if you want links to all of the studies that show these things work, you can sign up for the 70-day gratitude challenge course, and I will put that in today's answers for the question. And you go to refrev.link/thanks and you sign up for free. You get 70 days of gratitude reflections. You get the live cast every day. You get the video reflections. So if you don't want to listen to the 20 to 30 minute live cast, you can just go to the 4-minute reflection, and hopefully that helps you to feel gratitude. But come up with that rhythm. It'll get dripped out one day a day for 70 days, and afterwards you can access that anytime you want, and you can do another 70-day gratitude challenge anytime you want. That's available for free, and it's available now, so go to revtrev.link/thanks. Also, if you're watching this later, you can go to revtrev.link/thanks, and you'll find the ebook, the audiobook, and the print book, and the 70-day gratitude challenge. What you might not know is I'm doing the final edit of the book today, or starting the final edit today, and that I should be able to get that up. What's today? Tuesday? I should be able to get the book and the ebook up by the end of the week. So come back to that page, revtrev.link/thanks, and check that out. Finally, we've got 8 days left. You can still catch us live on YouTube at revtrev.com/TV, on Facebook at revtrev.com/FB. On YouTube, you subscribe and set notifications. On Facebook, you like and set notifications, and you'll be notified every time I go live, which I've already stated, random times. I'm a random kind of guy, but check that out today. On X, if you follow RevTrev or Trevor H. Lund, I will be there. And Trevor H. Lund is crushing. It's every other. You got people on Facebook and people on YouTube, and people watching at RevTrev. But the vast majority are at watching on Trevor H. Lund, and I'm happy to have you there. Finally, if you listen to podcasts, subscribe to RevTrev Radio at revtrev.com/radio. Subscribe wherever you listen. That link will get you to wherever you listen to your podcasts. It will be available. Unless some weird, odd place. I don't know. I can't remember where I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on all these different places. So you can find all the places that I am. And finally, on the blog, you can later, probably just a few minutes from now, go to revtrev.com/blog, and you get the podcast, you get the live cast, and you get the text from the reflection, as well as all the next step links. So check that out today. Finally, don't forget to give thanks with your whole heart. Every day for 70 days, choose to give thanks. That's your decision. Feel grateful for what you give thanks for. That's your emotions. And show appreciation for what you feel gratitude for. That is your actions. The ancient Hebrew understanding of heart is the seat. It's the seat of the decision, the seat of the emotion, and the seat of the action. And if you want to learn how to live with your whole heart, go to revtrev.link/heart and sign up for the pre-sale price for the Live Light with Your Whole Heart course. You move from giving your problems a place of too much influence to having no fear of bad news, even when it comes. So check that out today. Finally, live light. You were created by God to walk. You were created to walk with God in the garden in the cool of the day. But sin came into the world and you bore the consequences. Jesus came and took your place and offered you his yoke that is easy and his burden that is light. You're a child of God. Creation longs to be revealed. You are a living light. Will you live light? Will you not conform but be transformed so you can have peace and hope and joy at all times and in every situation? Carpe Vitae, seize the life. I'm Trevor Lund. I plan to be back tomorrow.